Good morning, children. Welcome to the today's class. So we are going to discuss a new chapter for grade 10, that is Lifelines of National Economy or Indian Economy. So what all contents you are going to learn in these chapters are introduction, transport network, about transportation, and once again the transportation has been classified into roadways, railways, air transportation and the pipeline. Next, you are going to learn about communication, about international trade, and about the importance of tourism in a trade there. So these all contents you are going to learn in this chapter. So you all know there are varieties of material are been there in your surrounding. Okay, for day to day life, some of the commodities as well as some of the goods and services are very much important. Okay, as well as certain materials, certain services. Some of these services and materials are being there in the other part of the country as well as in the another place. Then how we will fulfill your needs as well as day-to-day activities by using this kind of materials. They will the goods and services, they will not move from one place to another place. Yes or no, children? There is a necessity of a life called transportation. So if you give the goods and services a life to the uh, to transport from one place to another place means with the help of transportation. The movement of these goods and services from their supply locations and the demand to the demand of locations necessities to fulfill the need of transportation there. Okay, so transportation, communication, and trade, they will play a very important role in day-to-day activities, and they link the production with the consumption. Production itself become very easy when transportation and communication will give the support to them. Production itself become very easy transportation through the communication as well as through the trade. These are linked with the site of raw material. The developed transportation, communication, and trade help the goods and services being distributed in the local areas, in the national areas, as well as in the international market. They not only ensure the movement of the people, not only the people will travel from one place to another place, even the material and the communication will see the movement. Uh, in what way means, if the people are traveling from one place to another place, not only they will travel, their ideas, their skill from one region to another region, it will be transferred. So development of efficient transportation and communication network reflect the development of economy and the country as a whole. If we see an efficient transportation, good transportation facility, good communication facility means that reflects that country is moving towards the development as well as developed economy. So these means are called as a lifelines of national economy. It is the important, if you want certain goods and services from one place to another place means transportation, communication, trade, these are a life to the Indian economy also. So these called as a lifelines of a nation's economy or a Indian economy. So if you are having good efficient transportation, communication, trade means that reflect means that shows that this country is a developed country and this country is having a developed economy. Okay, so I have told at present our India is connected with the different parts of the countries in the world. We are exporting lot of materials from one place to another place with the help of transportation, communication, as well as the trade. These three are interlinked with each other. Without these three, we will not see any kind of development in our economy. It is like a life for the economic system. So that is why we call in the name of lifelines of Indian economy. So one by one, you are going to learn about trade, transportation, as well as communication. According to that one, The transportation has been classified. The people, they will use three mode of transportation. In the three modes, once again we have classified into several type. Okay, so these are called as a means of transportation. With the help of three domains of the earth, that is land, water, air, the people will travel from one place to another place. Through the land, once again, we are classifying into roadways, waterways, and the pipeline. Next one is the water. In that water, inland waterways, overseas waterway. Through the air, domestic airlines and international airlines. Domestic airlines, once again, it is classified into private and the public. So, this is the classification of means of transportation where the people, goods and services travel from one place to another place. The people will use these mode of transportation to travel. So one by one we are going to learn in the today's class. First one is the land. So land has been classified into three. One is roadways, second one is the railways, and third one is the pipeline. So according to that one, first one is the roadway. India has the one of the largest road network in the world, aggregating to about 2.3 million kilometer at the present situation. So comparatively, railway is also one of the biggest network. But the growing importance of road transportation is less than railway transportation. Okay, we will see. Road transportation is growing more and more better. In what way? What are the reasons behind why the road transportation is more growing importance in our economy? First one is the construction of road. It is the cost is very lesser comparatively the railway lines. The roads can transverse comparatively more dissected and aldentic topography. Wherever level areas are being not there, and to put a railway line also it is very much difficult. There we can put the roadways there with a very low cost. A road can negotiate very high gradients of slope. Even in slope areas also we can construct the roads, such as in the Himalayan region we can have very well we can make very well road transportation in that area. Road transportation is economically in the transportation in the few person, in the hands of few person, the road transportation is there. Relatively smaller amount of goods in a very short time, in a very short distance we can reach, we can travel from one place to another place within a minute. And the roadways will provide door to door service for loading and unloading the productivity as well as the products. Road transportation is also a feeder. Feeder means it is also like a what we will tell spirit for other modes of transportation, like the road transportation, they will provide a link for the railway station, airports and the seaports. It is like a what we will tell main line for the other mode of transportation. So that is why in our country the road transportation is growing more and more importance comparatively the railway transportation. The roadways are being classified into six types of road. First one is the golden quadrilateral, second one is the national highway, third one is the state highway, next the district road and the other roads. The last classification is border roads. Even the border roads will also come under the classification of roads there. So who will take the arrangement as well as implementation of these roads in our country? So according to that one, golden quadrilateral. Golden quadrilateral, it will be launched by the government of India. Okay, so in a quadrilateral way, the roads are being constructed, which connects the major cities in our country. Okay, to cover the short distance, to reduce the distance of kilometer from one major city to another major city, the golden quadrilateral has been made. Okay, first one is the golden quadrilateral: Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, as well as Mumbai. These major cities are being connected under um, a long distance there. Okay, So this is one kind of super highways which is constructed by the government of India to reduce the time and the distance between the mega cities. So next one is the north and south, east and west corridor. So this was also launched by the government of India to reduce the time as well as the kilometer distance from one city to another city, major cities. So north to south corridor means the Srinagar to Kanyakumari, the north to south corridor has been made, and from east to west one is Silchar in the Assam and the Porbandar in Gujarat. So this will connect east and west corridor. So these golden quadrilateral and corridor, why they have made means for the convenience of um, goods and services within a kilometer. It will reduce the time and the distance between the mega cities. It will connect the mega cities, main major cities in our country. So these highway projects are being implemented by the National Highway Authority of India. Under this NHAI, the highways projects are being implemented in our country. So for 1 marks, they will ask about golden quadrilateral, north, south, east, west corridor, and which department they will implement the highway projects in our country, that is National Highway Authority of India. So the next categorization of road is national highway. You can see in the India map the national highway. Wherever I'm moving the cursor, you can see these are called as a national highway, which is connecting the major cities in our country. The national highway link extreme part of our country. Extreme part means almost all parts of our country the national highway are being made. These are the primary road system, and it will come under the maintenance of Central Public Work Department. Under this department, the number of national highways are being constructed towards the north, south, east, west direction. So the first historical national highway is Sher Shah Suri National Highway. It connects Delhi and Amritsar. Okay, that is the first. And National Highway 7 is one of the longest and trans highway in our country. It covers nearly 2,369 kilometers between Varanasi and Kanyakumari. So NH7, that is National Highway 7, it is the one of the longest national highway in our country. So from Varanasi to Kanyakumari it will connect. So from Varanasi to Kanyakumari, if any persons are traveling means they will get certain major cities: Jabalpur, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Madurai. And Delhi and Mumbai are connected by the National Highway 8 (NH8), and National Highway 15 covers most of the Rajasthan state. So these are the important national highways which are being made in our country. The first national highway we have kept in the name of Sher Shah Suri. It is a historical national highway. It connects the cities Delhi and Amritsar. And National Highway 7, it connects Varanasi and Kanyakumari. In between that, some of the major cities are being there called Jabalpur, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Madurai. So Delhi and Mumbai are being connected to the National Highway number 8, and National Highway number 15 covers most of the Rajasthan parts in our country. So next one is the State Highway. State Highway roads are linked with the state capital with the different headquarters in that state. These are known as a state highway. These roads are constructed and maintained by the state public work department in their particular state as well as in their union territories. The district roads. These district roads are well connected with the district headquarters and other places of taluk. So these roads are maintained by the Jilla Parishad. So next one is the other roads. Other roads means rural roads which connect to the large village area as well as the town areas. So these roads are maintained under the Pradhan Mantri Gramina Sadak Yojana. Under the Sadak Yojana, the rural roads, the village roads are being connected to the major cities in the district area. Next one is the border roads. Border roads near the border area of our country. So these will be under the control of army people for the convenience of army. These roads are being constructed The border roads organization of government of India undertaking the construction of and the maintenance of roads in the border area of the country. This organization was established in the year 1960 for the development of roads and strategic importance in the north and northeastern border area. So the border area will become under the control of armies only. So these are the different kinds of classification in the roadways which is there in our country. So next, moving further, we will learn about density, the length of a road per 100 square kilometer. In what way the road will be calculated in our country? The length of a road is per 100 square kilometer of area is known as a density of roads. The distribution of roads is not uniform in the country. Okay, we will see the variation from one place to another place. The density of road in Jammu and Kashmir is 12.14 kilometer, but in Kerala is 517.77 kilometer in Kerala. The road transportation in India faces a number of problems even though we are having a good road communication in our country. Even though we are having a good road transportation, but also India faces some problems there. Keeping in view the volume of traffic and the passenger, the network is inadequate. Even though we are giving the good road facilities, means due to the traffic as well as the passengers which are moving from one place to another place, that volume is inadequate. It is not in an adequate way. Half of the roads in our country are unmetalled. They are not metalled. Metal means you all know it is a pakka road, which is made of cement, concrete, or coal. Unmetalled road means which is made of mud. So these unmetalled roads during the rainy season, it is not useful to travel from one place to another place. Even the highly cities and the bridges are very narrow to travel from one place to another place to the road. The roadside amenities are not sufficient and emergency services are very poor in our country. However, in the recent year, fast development of road network has taken place in a different parts of the country. So to solve this problem only, these national highway, state highway, district highway, as well as the other part of roads, they are giving a good development and they are giving a good metalled road to connect from one city to another city in our country. So this is all about roadways which is there in our country. Through these roadways only, the people, goods and services will travel from one place to another place. So in the next class, I am going to explain about railways and the pipelines. I hope today class you have understood. If you are having any kind of doubt, just pin your question in the group so that I will try my level best to sort out your problem. Signing out. Have a great day. Bye everyone. Be safe and be healthy.